Hey guys, what's up? It's RITE-HITE Rob here. We're fresh off of our finish of the first Ozark BFL on Table Rock that happened February 25th. So I'm going to kind of give you an overview of that. We had a little bit of issues with our camera and our SD card that doesn't get to show you the footage of that day, but we are going to go ahead and go over it and kind of tell you how I caught them, what I did, and where I looked to find them. So starting off, I had a decent practice for them. I'd found some fish way up the river cranking, decided I was going to pull off on that because I hadn't caught any size. So I stayed right there around the mid-lake section of Table Rock, so that Kimberling City to the mouth of the James and the White. That's really where I lived the whole time I was down there. I knew I could catch some fish on a small swim bait, but again, it was one of them things where it was only spotted bass. They were only about 2 pounds, and it's only going to get you 10 at the end of the day. So we kind of scrambled around and in practice really found some stuff on Friday. I graphed over a bunch of brush piles, and I found some really nice dotted piles that had shown potential to have some nice big fish in them. So we went ahead and opening day, we took off. We were boat, I think 114. I started right outside of takeoff, about a quarter to a half mile down up the river there. Pulled off, ran a couple spots, and lost a couple fish early. They were just simple pull-offs on the hook set. I would almost guess that the way they were hitting, it was just a Damiki rig. They felt more like spotted bass than anything else. So after that, I'd kind of ran around and decided that I was just going to have to commit to the A-rig. I was throwing a Flash Mob Junior with the 3.3s by Bass Pro Shops on the Speed Shad. I was throwing them in the white, and then I had another rod rigged up as just the Ghost Shad as well. I was able to run enough piles that it was really made my time. So I caught my first fish about 9:45. It was a big, about almost 4-pound smallmouth. He was in a pile that was just kind of off of a secondary point. It was just like real slow tapering gravel point with a nice pile on it. Caught him, and then it kind of dried up on me for a while. I went on until about 10:30 or 11, and about that 10:30 to 10:45 was really when it kicked off. I seen a fish that was sitting in the top of a tree, was able to catch him. It was a 2-pound largemouth, and then after that, it all just kind of fell together. So throughout the day, I was really taking my trolling motor, positioning the boat how I needed it, then really fine-tuning my camera angle on that turret to decide where exactly the easiest place for me to crawl that A-rig up and over that pile was. Most of these fish came out of that 15 to 25 foot range. I did have a few piles that were in 10 foot that played a role for me in practice, but they never really showed up during tournament day. So I ended up finishing 21st out of 205 down there. That's an awesome start to the season for me. I'm more than thrilled with that, to cut a check on the first tournament. But I was able to really catch in fish. I had 14.9, and they were all, I had the trifecta. I had a 2.5-pound spotted bass and a big smallmouth, and the rest were largemouth. So I'm really looking forward to this season on the Ozark Division. I'm getting ready to head down to Grand Lake. We've got some pretty bad weather coming in right before the tournament, so it's going to kind of throw everybody for a wrench in there. So stay tuned. Hopefully we can get you some video footage of the tournament day on Grand, and if not, well, we'll do another review, and heck, we might even do a review of the tournament anyway. So stay tuned, check it out. We'll be back at the end of this week with Grand Lake. All right, thanks guys.